I want to watch this.
He's a Nigerian influencer known for...
Cause I seen him on TikTok. I seen somebody talk about him on TikTok. And I'm like, damn, bro, who the hell is this dude? Bro, he is one of the best scammers of all time, apparently, bro. One of the GOAT scammers, bro. So I gotta check it out, bro. GOAT scammers, I gotta check it out.
From Nigeria to Dubai, from obscurity to millions of followers, from dirt poor to billionaire,
bro, you gotta post.
and from penthouse
you gotta
to
post.
prison. This is the story of how
Get a
Ramon
console.
Abbas became Hushpuppi, the notorious
Make more Warzone
pioneer,
videos.
legend, and hero of the Yahoo Boys. According to the FBI, Nigeria
That was
is
the
the
Yahoo
third
Boys.
worst country globally when it comes to the prevalence of cybercrime perpetuators. You'll hear many terms thrown around when discussing Nigeria in particular, the most common perhaps being the Nigerian prince scam, but also commonly referring to them as the 419, pointing to the Nigerian Criminal Code Chapter 38, obtaining property by false pretenses, cheating. Originally, this code applied to fax, phone, and letter scams. By the 90s, however, the internet arrived and changed the landscape entirely.
Yeah, we went all the way back to the 90s about this shit.
Of neighborhoods, and while this spawned opportunity for all, it also spawned the Yahoo Boys, a term popularized due to it being the free
Yahoo
email
Boys.
and chat service that all Nigerian people would use from the late 90s into the early 2000s.
Have y'all ever got
The scams
scammed
in those
before,
early
bro?
days followed
Be real. Have you ever been scammed before? I've never been scammed before. Actually, nah, I got scammed with Fortnite before, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I used to play Save the World. I got scammed on that shit before. That shit's crazy.
mostly in the footsteps of the offline variant. You've won a lottery, send us money to claim it. These are referred to as AFF, Advanced Fee Fraud,
I got scammed
or
in the game.
AFS,
I did
Advanced
too.
Fee Scams. They promised a sizable amount of money or a prize, while requiring
It's like, why are you even
small
scamming
fee
on the
to unlock.
game, bro? Like, I
Due
don't
to the fees
understand.
being
Like,
so low
that should be
and the
pissing me
potential
off, bro. That
payoff
should be
being so
screwing
high,
me. That should
they
be
were
screwing with
always
me, bro.
incredibly successful and still are to this day. As with any other industry, though, it evolved over time, and not because there were too
Like, bro, what the like? These be the dudes that scamming you like online, bro. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, obviously this is a high space, but come on, bro.
few victims, but because of the cat and mouse game being played with law enforcement. When one method became too popular among the Yahoo Boys, this was the method that was then being more closely monitored, increasing the risk of being caught. They never really needed to make them any more complex, because you can still see the first ever 419 mail scams still working today, over 40 years later. Following this initial surge of AFF, some innovators moved on to what's referred to as the come and marry scams.
Come and
Honey,
marry scam.
your sparkle always lights up my life. Oh,
I don't know, bro.
love you,
I had a
darling.
legendary Max
Me
Kusanagi,
too.
and
I can't
they
wait
got
to
a
hold you in
legendary
my
misery.
arms. But there's a problem.
Bad
What is it,
trade.
honey? I urgently need a small amount of money to hasten the process of my traveling documents and visa. How
And they
much
take
do you
her,
need,
or they
darling?
take my life for
These
that.
scams could go on for days,
Damn.
weeks, months, or even years.
But they
with
be
Yahoo
scamming some
Boys having
desperate
rosters
people
of
too, bro.
people
Like
they
down
would
bad,
talk to
like down
for
crazy
as long as
people.
it takes to get the mark to pay up. As time went on, the scam got more popular. The next method would of course sprout up. Eventually, we come to the business email compromise, or BEC for short. This is almost certainly the single most lucrative scam from the region, and aside from cryptocurrency scams of recent years, has netted some of the largest single paydays in
Damn,
history.
80,000.
The scam takes on many forms,
Oh my
the most
God.
devastating of which involving hacking into the account of employees, usually done by a third party, and then monitoring of said accounts for as long as it takes to find invoices or financial information that they then exploit using social engineering. An example would be finding an accounts manager through social media and then sending their details over to your hacker friends. Once they gain access, however they do it,
bro, 80
you
grand,
sit
I would do this
within
shit
his
too, I'm not even gonna
emails
lie.
for weeks,
80 grand, bro, I would do that
months,
shit.
years, and wait until you see him sending
Bro, 80
invoices to a
grand?
client,
What do they,
and then
bro?
you create a follow-up
I don't
email
know,
with
that
an
shit look easy,
identical
though.
invoice, but with the banking details
Wait,
changed.
hold on. Bro, like, I don't know, bro. Like, the GOAT scammer would be crazy.
You apologize for the incorrect initial email information and direct them to transfer to the new bank account
Alright,
that has been
where's
set
Hush
up by
Puppy,
the
bro?
scammers. This has been done successfully hundreds of
Oh, it's
thousands
coming
of
up, it's coming
times
up.
for amounts ranging from a few $1,000
$2.3
to
billion?
tens of millions, even up to the hundreds of millions. It is considered
2.3
one of the most
billion?
sophisticated Yahoo Boy scams and only reserved for those who have high-level connections, which is where today's antagonist comes in, or maybe the protagonist depending on where you're from.
Done set for Leo.
Introducing Hushpuppi. Originally selling
He
second-hand
looked nice.
clothes
He
in
looked dapper
Lagos,
though.
Nigeria, Ramon Abbas always looked to the stars, or more accurately where the stars might live. From a young age, he didn't want to be on the outside of high society looking in. By all accounts, he was a smart boy. Eventually, he became a smart Yahoo boy, dealing in low-level scams and working his way up over time. Unlike many others who never make it out of Nigeria, within a couple of years, Hushpuppi went international.
I need to start using
with a
Discord
move
more.
to
I gotta get that
Malaysia.
server active,
He had
bro.
a vision
I'm not
for
making a new
what
one. I
could
don't know.
be and not what was. The move gave him access to better internet infrastructure, a better quality of life, and maybe most importantly, a lesser chance of being caught by the Nigerian police, who were constantly on his tail. Somewhere along the way, Ramon picked up the nickname Hushpuppi, which is exactly what he called his Instagram account when starting to post pictures in a Malaysian apartment in 2012. His taste for the finer things, the expensive clothes,
How
the
did he
jewelry,
get
the
famous,
shoes,
though?
the alcohol and location
how did he just, like-
seemed to increase with each picture released, as too did his fan base, who loved to
Like,
see
how did
the
he gain
flex and
fans,
motivational
bro?
hustler mentality on display. Eventually,
That
Hushpuppi
bad be
linked
calling
up with
my
another
name.
big-time Nigerian Instagram flexer named Momfa. Momfa showed
What
him
the
that Malaysia
fuck?
had nothing on Dubai, the flexer's paradise. It didn't take long for Hushpuppi to arrive and start pushing his Instagram following into overdrive. So we know where he was living. What was he doing behind the scenes that allowed for this lifestyle?
Damn, bro. He living good. Hold on. Is his Instagram still up? What about main account and shit? Yo, what the fuck? Oh, I don't think they have his shit no more. Damn. Yo, I have video of a dude smoking, just popping my shit down.
Style. According to an affidavit from the FBI signed by a district court judge, lots and lots of high-level fraud. They alleged that Hushpuppi was not only a Yahoo boy making a few $1 million here and there on some scams, but actually the
Damn!
head of one of the largest and most
Few
successful
million
multinational
dollars.
cybercrime operations on the planet, responsible for laundering hundreds of millions of dollars, serving as a middleman for business email compromise scams, as well as having connections to foreign nation-state hackers and their illegal activities. Foreign
Damn,
nation-state
bro.
hackers referring to hacker groups that operate within the government of countries like North Korea, usually on the orders of the government and with specific agendas.
I'm so confused. So
One
you
such
knew
group
somebody
is
from
Lazarus,
fucking North
a
Korea,
very
bro,
notorious
on the
organization
inside,
known
bro?
for their
What the
hacks on the
fuck?
United States, South Korea, and even globally over the last decade, as well as their theft of billions of dollars of cryptocurrency since 2017 and hacks of multiple national banks. So what once was a small operation in Lagos, Nigeria, was now something that would see you in a federal prison for decades. Something that might have been hard to trace, had it not been for the fact Hushpuppi was flaunting his life on Instagram for his 2.5 million followers. According to the same FBI affidavit, the agent in charge of the operation uses Hushpuppi's Instagram against him in attaining a warrant. They arrested a
the
Canadian money
fuck?
launderer, and within that phone, they found a contact called Hushpuppi, along with message exchanges
No.
detailing crimes. They then made the
The
connection between
billionaire Gucci master.
phone number associated with that account and the Hushpuppi phone number on his Instagram records, as well as email records across multiple social media accounts, traced his logins to said social media profiles, and that's it. They tied him to the message exchanges that detailed prior wire fraud in association with the money launderer that was arrested. The conversation they uncovered through the phone messages was sometimes slightly coded with Yahoo Boy slang, such as house for bank, and detailing the movement of hundreds of millions of dollars from 2019 onwards.
Damn.
The launderer would essentially go between the North Korean hackers or the big BEC players, and Hushpuppi is the man who would provide bank accounts across the entire world, transferring stolen money.
Nah,
and
he's a
moving it
goat.
around
I'm not
if
even gonna
needed.
lie, bro,
A few
like,
of the examples that were given
he's
was
locked
a
up and
bank
shit,
in
but he's a
Malta where
goat.
they took $13 million,
scam goat.
$1 million from an American law firm, and 2 attempted hacks on United Kingdom-based companies for around $100 million each.
Oh
One of
my
these two companies
God.
was an English Premier League football team. They
Oh,
are, of course, just a few that were linked from the texts, but by the time these happened in 2019 and 2020, Hushpuppi had already been living what he called the billionaire Gucci master lifestyle for close to a
Billionaire
decade.
Gucci.
Looking through his Instagram account, you can see him on private jets, at private parties sitting next to billionaire fashion label owners, professional athletes in his company calling him Big Bro,
What the fuck? Yo, so if you really just get money, you just have connections, bro. Like, I feel like if I were to get money, bro, like, I wouldn't even, like, the millionaires and shit wouldn't even know me or nothing, bro. Cause, like, how do you just get up there? Like, how do you just, like, become friends with them? I don't know, bro. Like, you just become friends with someone just cause y'all both got hella money, bro? Like, what the fuck?
And the flaunting of massive sums of wealth for many, many years. Despite losing contact,
And I got like comedy shorts gamer.
flaunting
And I
of
do look like
massive
Deji,
sums of
bro.
wealth for many, many
Before
years.
he took off the glasses and shit.
Despite losing contact with the Canadian money launderer, Hushpuppi didn't really slow down his operation at all. In fact, it seems business carried on completely as usual. It's possible he thought
Bugatti?
he was safe from extradition, as he was, of course, living in Dubai at the time. On June 8th, 2020, however, while asleep in his $1,700 per night 5-star hotel penthouse, a Dubai SWAT team was creeping through the hallway with a battering ram. Within minutes, Hushpuppi and many accomplices who were in the middle of a large job had guns in their face, and they assumed it was a robbery. Shortly after, they were all in cuffs, and within hours, Hushpuppi was on a plane flying to the United States and straight into FBI custody.
United States, bro. How? Bro, I don't get that too. How does the U.S. just indict? I mean, I guess it's federal shit. But he's not even a U.S. citizen. He's Nigerian. A Nigerian citizen. Fuck, I don't know. I mean, I guess he did scam some American law firms, but damn.
In July of 2021, he agreed to plead guilty to the charge of conspiracy to engage in money laundering, which holds a statutory maximum sentence of 20 years in federal prison.
Damn.
His court date has inexplicably been pushed back repeatedly by his legal defense, with the current date being November of 2022, meaning he will have been in custody for over 2 years since his arrest in Dubai. Now that might be the end of the story if it wasn't for the fact that Hushpuppi's arrest had an unbelievable impact in Nigeria, both in the social media sentiment and the government's crackdown on Yahoo Boys.
And
or
SARS?
what they were telling people were Yahoo Boys anyway. Tensions were already on the rise and his arrest didn't help matters. Since 1984, a special unit exists in the Nigerian police force called SARS, short for Special Anti-Robbery Squad. This squad has been the subject of much scrutiny, as well as being involved in extreme brutality, according to many investigations that alleged the ill treatment of over 82 different people between January 2017 and May of 2020. These cases all occurred on men aged 18 to 25 from low-income backgrounds, the demographic usually associated with none other than Yahoo Boys. SARS were amping up their enforcement, using Yahoo Boys as a pretext to arrest young men without any evidence. In October of 2020, a video surfaced of a SARS officer killing a young Nigerian man entirely unprovoked.
Damn.
The government official claimed that the video was a fake and arrested the person who recorded this despicable act. So after Hushpuppi's arrest, details surfaced from the US government's investigation pointing at the leader of SARS in Lagos, Abba Kyari, referred to as a super cop, being paid off by Hushpuppi and people like him.
Damn.
This, as well as the constant brutality of the special unit, all of the recent arrests, and of course the video that released.
Bro, the government corrupt, bro. The government, any part of the government is corrupt, bro.
In
as long as money exists, bro, and the incentive to get money is there, there'll always be corrupt government officials, bro.
That were ended with a dozen protesters being by security forces. The government have since banned demonstrations in Lagos. SARS was disbanded in October of 2020. And police brutality is still a problem. Hushpuppi's social media account is still up, and on every photo, even going back to the very beginning, you'll find new.
Look at these fit pics, bro.
Account is still up, and on every.
Like these are the same fit pics. Damn, bro. Let's see what he's wearing. Some Air Max 97s. I don't know what pants that is. He got a Benjamin Franklin printed like bag. I don't know. Oh my god, that's a presidential. I'm pretty sure, bro. Oh shit. Yeah, nah, he big money. Louis V sneakers, I've never seen those. Bro, what the fuck? Fun fact, the U.S. government owes $3.2 trillion or more to foreign countries? Damn. Damn. We really, like, damn.
Photo.
I don't know,
even
bro.
Going back to the very beginning, you'll find new
money
comments
is crazy.
Wishing for his return.
$3.2 trillion is a lot, bro.
Praying for his freedom and praising what he did. Free Hushpuppi. Miss you, legend.
Free
You'll be out
Hushpuppi.
soonest. I miss this legend of all time. There is no doubt that Ramon Abbas is a criminal. He broke laws across the globe, defrauded people for what could be hundreds of millions of dollars.
2018 F1 race.
But to many, He's a hero. For the aspiring Yahoo boys still stuck in Nigeria, still in abject poverty, still subjected to this brutality, for the ones that haven't made it international yet or never will, he proved that they...
Bro, what the fuck? These are expensive ass watches. They don't look like your average iced out watch that your rapper be having, but these are expensive, bro. Like this is what Drake. This is what the big ballers be having, bro. Like Drake and shit be having this shit. Fucking like this is crazy expensive.
Can do it, and he isn't the first or the last.
He's wearing a D-Rose jersey.
So just without the bragging on social media and being caught
like
as a result. Some people, though, laughed at his arrest. His old friend Monfort,
I feel a lot of free young NBA YoungBoy vibes.
brought him to Dubai in the first place and helped him out.
That's probably stubbornness landed him in trouble.
Took to a YouTube video in 2021 to mock him, stating, "Hush puppy is stubborn. That's why he was arrested, and I can't be arrested because I had dinner with the FBI."
Oh, so that dude's a scammer too. He basically saying he's a scammer too. Like he's basically saying he's a scammer too. And also, if you're fucking rich like this, bro, why is your camera quality this low? And what the fuck are they like FaceTiming on, bro? What is this, bro? Who is this guy?
But that's why he was arrested, and I can't be arrested because I had dinner with the FBI. Well, he was added to the wanted list by the Nigerian EFCC for alleged fraud and money laundering, and hasn't posted to Instagram since, so he is on the run. And that is the story of Hush Puppy, at least for now.
Damn. Hush puppy, bro. Hashtag free hush puppy. Not really though.